Hey, Andrew Logan here. Welcome to another YouTube video. And today I want to take you through the process of turning your vision into a reality. The step-by-step plan that we can put into place so that your vision board, your dreams, your goals, they actually come to fruition. Because I know a lot of people can set goals and then they get frustrated when they don't hit them. They can create the vision boards, but they never see them come to life. And for some people as well, they can feel a little bit woo-woo. They can feel it's a little bit woo-woo to put these vision boards up if they're not going to see results. And yes, if you don't have a plan in place attached to your vision, then yes, it is hope. We are hoping that things will happen. And hope is not a reliable strategy. But if we have a vision and then we have an action plan attached to it, and we go through this step-by-step process, you will be able to turn your vision into a reality. Now the process, I like to keep things as simple as possible. The process is very easy to remember because we can use vision as the acronym. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the V. So what is V? Visualize daily. We want to have that vision front and center and see it every day. We need to be reminded of it every single day. We need to be setting our brains to focus on what we want to achieve. It needs to be there every single day. If you create a great vision board and then it gets put behind a cupboard and you never see it, it's not going to work. For Angie and I, we have our vision board in two main places. Firstly, it's on both of our phones. So every time we pick up our phone, every time we check a message, go to make a phone call, anything like that, we see our vision board hundreds of times a day, right? And the second one is that it's on the back of the doors of the house. So when we walk out the door to go to the car, or we walk out the front door to go out on the street, we see it. It's the last thing we see before we leave the house, either out the back through the cars or out the front door out on the street. We see that vision and it takes us, okay, we're into that mindset. We get shifted into that mindset. Our brain starts thinking differently. It sees things differently and it's scanning for opportunities instead of seeing challenges. And we start to really have that vision just ingrained, imprinted onto our mind. You need to do that daily. Now your vision needs to be emotional. It doesn't need to be something that drives you every day. Because in any business, in any pursuit, there are going to be challenging days. Anytime you're out there, you will have days where you doubt yourself, where you're not sure if you can do it, where you're not sure if you are up to the challenge. And that's where we need that deep emotional drive, that deep vision that comes from down here and it inspires us every single day. We will get external motivation, but we need internal inspirational drive to get us through those challenging days. Then from there, we need to implement the actions, and we need to implement those actions every single day as well. So again, we have our vision, but then we need to have an action plan. We need to create the habits. What are we doing every single day that is helping us get towards our business goal, get towards our financial goal, get towards our freedom goals? We need to implement those actions. So we create the vision board, we have the goals, and then we chunk it down into step-by-step processes, and we go through those processes, we implement them, we put them in action. We don't just put it out there, we don't just dream about it, we put it into action every single day as well. And when we do it every single day and we implement it, we're out there doing the reps, doing the work, it becomes who we are. It becomes a part of our DNA, a part of ourselves. And those habits become so great, the chains of habits become so strong that we can't break them. We become that new person, we grow and we get results. We start bringing our vision into reality. Now, how do we do that? We need to share a couple of things. We need to share our story and share our systems. So we need to be out there sharing our story, sharing our vision, sharing what we love, sharing how we see the world, how we want to lead a team, how we want to help people with products, systems, our compensation plan, our opportunity, all that kind of stuff. And then we need to be setting people up with the systems for success. We need to share with them the systems to get the results from the products they're purchasing, launch their own business, go out there and find their own business builders, duplicate this process, all that kind of stuff. We need to share our story every single day. It's kind of really like the quality and quantity of the story you tell. That's the big thing that you can control every single day. How many times did you get out there and share your story, share your vision, and how enticing, how compelling is that story, offer, vision? And then let's give people the systems to duplicate. How can we show them how to duplicate the same with our systems? We're going to be sharing them as well. Then we need to invest. Now we need to invest in ourselves, we need to invest in our business, and we need to invest in investments. We talk a lot about how do we build a business to make money, but there's no point making the money if there's no vision attached to it, because it's just going to feel hollow. And there's also no point making the money if we don't have a job for it afterwards. We're making all this money, then we need to invest it. We need to invest it so it comes back with more friends. We need to send it off, give it a job, and then it's going to come back with lots of other friends. So we're going to invest in ourselves. We're going to read good books. We're going to go to good courses. We're going to do personal development. We're going to do all these things. We're going to take care of our body, our mind, our soul. We're going to invest in ourselves. We're going to invest in our business. And then we're going to learn how to invest in investments. And that's how we create freedom. We use our business growth to create that financial freedom. And then we can go out and really just start ticking all those things off the vision board. Now, the last couple of things, we need to optimize our environment. So we need to make sure that the people around us, the people we're working with, the people who are in our circle are supporting us. We need to make sure that our environment is an environment of support. Now you cannot, environment is stronger than willpower at the end of the day. If your environment is toxic, all the willpower in the world won't work until you use that willpower to change your environment. You can't plant a seed in terrible soil, it's not going to grow. It doesn't matter how good that seed is. If the soil is toxic, it's not going to grow. We need to move the seed and put it in good soil. So optimize your environment. Make sure those people around you support you. And again, that's part of investing in ourselves, making sure we're watching good videos, listening to good podcasts. If you're enjoying these videos, subscribe, get more training, invest in yourself, optimize what you're putting into your brain every single day. If you want a great body, optimize what you're putting into your mouth each day. And if you want a great brain, optimize what you're putting in there. Don't listen to the toxic stuff. Don't listen to the negative stuff. Stay away from those people, okay? Invest in yourself and optimize your environment. Now, the last thing, when do we do all this stuff? When do we visualize daily? When do we start implementing the actions? When do we start sharing our story, sharing our systems? When do we start investing into ourselves? When do we start optimizing our environment? Now. Now is the time. Today is the day. And we talk about this a lot. People can sit there and say, yep, I have this big grand vision and I'll get there. But you know what, guys? If there's no urgency, life will come and get you. Life will overtake you, okay? We have to have urgency. We have to have desire. And a lot of that is also part of our investment, part of our story, part of our excitement. When we reinvest into ourselves, when we're getting the results and we're getting into action, that is going to increase our excitement, that's going to increase our energy. No one wants to join with that person who's sitting back waiting for everything to happen. No amazing leader is going to come into your life if you're sitting around, just waiting to get ready, right? We want to be in action. We want to be visualizing, implementing, sharing, investing, and optimizing every single day. Put those things into action and you will be able to have great success. Now, if you do need help with particularly stories and systems, you can go to my website, it's andrewlogan.net, and just download a free copy of my blueprint. It's a 13-page business blueprint that's going to take you through exactly how to create your story, the systems you need to create. It's going to take you through that process, so you can go there, or you can go to andrewlogan.net, click the free downloads there, or just go to andrewlogan.net/blueprint blueprint. Otherwise, I hope you got value out of this video. I hope it's helped. Would love, love bringing these videos to you. Subscribe, give it a like if you've got value out of it. Change your environment, invest in yourself with this kind of training, help you rewire your mind and get you on the pathway to financial freedom. Look forward to seeing you in another video soon. Catch you then.